Hello guys, this is the poverty management software on Odoo. So this is the poverty. I can go to the property section, and this is the list of property on Kanban view. You can also the list view as a property. So there is a lot of menu. So there is a you can serve here on the renting and selling and as well as also the living. So this is the renting. You have a contract, invoice, payment, settlement, and the tenant. So the selling, you can the contract, selling contract, invoice, payment plan, customer booking. So the leasing, you have the contract invoice, and there is a contract. Contracts as a landlord, workers, and contracts. There is also a section about the employee, and there is a lead, the property lead, opportunity and the activity, and the maintenance, and as there is the configuration, and as the configuration duration, contract duration, and agreement template, amenities, area type, cities, connectivity, and furnace type, property category, specification, property facilities tag, unit type, property types, and utilities and the unit categories. So this is the overview about this is the property management, and we'll sum up the top overview on inside the property. You can make the property. We have been making property. So there's property name, property code, property type. We have the type about it and the configuration. We have the type. And there is the section about the property for. Property for means for sale, for land or the lease. So you can also the some of the general information. So and this tab is a contact and the features and media and document. You can the property push here grouping, and as well as you can also set notes. So under this property you can create multiple units. There is a create button about the image. So when you click here in the wizard, you select the property and you can set the image prefix, and starting from the unit number and how many floors you want to create this unit. Like you have the 10 floors, and unit 5 floors, how many floors on the per in unit 5 floors and 3. That's when you have a 30 total unit. So when you create it, that's when you can 30 unit will be create, like previously was the 100 and it's 130. So and there is a status about new available renovation plus. So you can set as available this property, and under the unit you can also set there is a sale available. So when you want to sell, this is a warning to set the unit type before, because unit type is configurable. It comes from the configure from the unit types. So when you make it and when you make the unit types, so it will be here. So then you can set available this contact, and when you set available, so it will be appear contact, create contact to draft and the create maintenance request. So you can also create a contract for the tenant, and also you can create a maintenance from the unit maintenance request for unit. We'll show you this later on the maintenance module. So you can now and this is the basic information about the unit details, pricing, business owner, addresses, features, and media and dates also. So you can also the unit image, unit picture here. So when I'm creating the contract, so before creating contract, you need to set a tenant. So I am set a tenant, and now we create a contract. So when you create a contract, it should be rent here per month, rent will be per month, quarter or yearly. Then I have to take the security deposit and admin fee, the payment terms, you can payment terms in monthly, quarterly, and the lease and the property information, landlord information, you can say the landlord. So then you have the tenant information, this is the tenant, and there is a uploading the sign in agreement, and there is an important section about the rent installment, payment schedule, contract agreement, and terms and conditions. Okay, so then we generate the installment on the monthly for the 12 month of duration. They're starting from this, and these are days of 365 on each invoice. Create invoice create date, like if 5 is the month of the 5th, you can create the invoice. So that, and also you can create any check or PDC receipt from the customer. You can rent, like you can is a total the per month 60,000. So you can take the amount from the PDC, the bank, and the cash. So you can set here, and the bank name and the check number. If you get a check, is it PDC? You can select here, and after you can set the due date. If the due date is important, you can set here and generate installment. It will be creating the installment on this section. It is the admin fee for getting a invoice, and you can do January, April, and July for the installment. So you can also create the invoice for the admin fee. So then you can confirm it, and you can pay as well as from here, or either you can take a payment schedule to create a payment for this amount, and you can set here multiple. So then you can create a payment. This is the payment, the receipt payment from on this tenant, and when you go to the invoice section, you can reconcile from this amount here. So then this is the contract information about every, there is a schedule to every month of this invoice date. It will be created automatically as a draft. So you can see here in this invoice, then you can confirm it and then take this reconciliation, or you can receive the payment from this way. So this is the invoice, and this is the payment, and you can, after you can contract, you can also settlement. There is a also there you can receive any invoice from the customers, so you can create the invoice for this. So you can create for the rent invoice, you can create for deposit invoice, you can create for the penalty invoice, you can have a fee and others. So you can also create an invoice from this. I can take any payment from the customer, and you can, if you want to create any bills for this uh, tenant, so you can also create from this. And now I can also this contract as it expired or terminated from here, and you can set the from the contract settlement and here. This is a contact settlement button, and I click here, so it will be generated as a settlement. So as settlement, either is in a breakdown or the settlement summary. You can set as a move out date. Based on the move out dates, it will be calculate the amount of days, the settlement date. You can set any later or before. So there is a settlement type and the early terminate or the normal contract end. Then you can show a breakdown here. So you can show settlement details about this. This is the contract start end and the day of occupied which is remaining, and there is per day rent. Here you can calculation and the financial breakdown also here, and the property condition for the inspection type. You can set the inspection. Then they see the property condition and the inspection note, and there's the damages description and payment. And this is related invoice which is paid and non-paid, and you can upload it the print information or signing document, any other document here. So then you have the recompute if any paid this invoice or any other thing. You can put to the settlement summary. There is a net tenant due. So then is the confirm, and you can click the settlement button, and you will creating a acknowledgement of settlement this amount, and this is the settlement information, tenant, property, unit, and contact details. Second hand is settled, so it will be all invoices are paid, and uh, you can this complete this market down as well as a settlement. So this is our view about the renting. So now I am saying this about the selling. The selling, if you go to the unit, so you can say this is the rented and this is settlement and available. This is the information about this unit. So this is the unit. So you can set here the sale, then it will be the customer, and you can set here and this unit type and the information. You can you can set this as sale price about, and you can set this contact, and you create the contact here, and then you can create contact as well as a sales contact, and you can create a booking, or you can pay about this pay EOI. This you can say before, you can say it here, you can create a payment plan. You can create a payment plan from here. So there's a payment plan and you create it, and down payment, pre handover, on handover and after handover, and payment setup as well as the duration and the correction of the month for the installment. So when you set this receipt EOI amount, you can visit here. This is the payment, this option. There is the expiration EOI. So I received about the EOI payment. And after EI payment, you can get a booking. There is a lot of booking information here about this and customer in it, booking amount, purchase amount. You can see it here as a booking amount and down payment, how many percentage, the down payment, others fee, admin fee, stamp fee, registration fee. You can take many others fees here. Then get the payment, and you can register the payment, and this is the booking amount, and this receiving the payment. Okay, so then Then we'll confirm this property with the acknowledgement about this confirm. So there is send for the KYC verification about this if this is a customer verification, if this customer is still not verified about this information, and there also a tab about the KYC verification type. There's lots of information about the customer. Send for KYC verification, so it will be go here and confirm verification. That is direct to partner page. So when you check it and is information is available validate, then it create it confirm verified. But once confirmed, so it will be confirms as a partner. So confirms, and there is acknowledgement of the partner KYC. And then you can set the generate installment based on the payment plan. There is a payment plan details, and there is an installment, and there is a payment schedule. If you receive any PDCs, you can check it, you can input here as a payment. So then you can create invoice from here. There is an invoice section, and there is a you can open from here. You can confirm it. You can receive this payment from here. And in this due date, invoice due date, it will automatically create a invoice and this based on the cron, the schedule or action. So you can generate, you can see invoice date on the invoice. After all payment has been done, so after all installment has been done, you can confirm send for this payment and it's this for the payment. So it will be customer signature is required. So when customer signature uploaded, if there is a customer name and there is date on the signature, so that will be sent for the verification, and then it will be in payment, and all installment has been done to be paid. It will be showing in menu. So when it's all payment paid status, so it will appear a button central station. So when it's creating from central station, as well as you can create also create invoice from here. So invoice for the sales contract, if you can take the down payment invoice, admin fee, any other installment from the here you can receive as invoice and receive the payment. So after all payment paid, so it is confirm registration button appears. You can when you click here, it's acknowledgement about this all payment has been done. So then complete the sale, and this invoice has been sold. So this is the overview about the renting and selling. We can say here the leasing as well as the renting. And there is the employee section. You can take this employee information, and there is the lead. So there is a lead opportunity here, and there is a maintenance from the contract. The unit you can create a maintenance from here. Get a maintenance request. So you can create a maintenance request on this, and I can create it. the hours, and there is a before images, after images for the fixing, and we have another separation property maintenance module. So let it demo later. Then we will control the duration. You can create it. You can any minutes you can create as well as multiples and property category specification, and this in the type you can create new. So in the type it is 2 BHK property, so you can 2 bedroom and 1 living room, 1 dining room, and 1 kitchen. Bathroom is 2, balcony is 2. This is for the information as well as the industry standard. So thank you for this demo. So in the below description, our module is available on Odoo Apps Store. So if you like this, please purchase, or you can also customize it from us as your expectation, as your requirement. So feel free to contact with us, and thank you for this. We have we built this module as www.tectise.com. Thank you, everyone.